Here's the cool thing about the marriage deal, okay? And this is what I wish I would have learned before I was 58 years old, okay? Mark 10 and 9. Let's just start with chapter 10. And he arose from thence and cometh into the coast of Judea by the farther side of Jordan. I thought this was an NIV. This sounds like a King James's virgin. Other translation. Our authorized translation. That must be a King James. Authorized, authorized by King James, I guess. Anyway. And the Pharisees came to him and asked him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife? And he answered and said unto them, what did Moses command you? And they said, Moses suffered to write a bill of divorcement and to put her away. And Jesus answered and said, for the hardness of your heart he wrote you this precept. But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. And they twain, and the two, shall be one flesh. So then they are no more two or twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. Okay? So the key word in this thing for me is joined. Okay, what does it mean when God joins a man and a woman? When does God join a man and a woman? How does that happen? Okay, does it stand to reason? And so I've experienced it both ways. Okay, doesn't it stand to reason that God would bring somebody into your life and bring you into their life, and you would have an attraction to this person that would be like what a lot of people would call a soulmate kind of attraction. Okay, where you're just like thinking the same things a lot. I knew you were going to say that. I was thinking what you just said. Those kind of things. And that rarely happens when we commit ourselves to a conquest as it involves a woman. Okay? Rarely happens. So what does this word joined mean? Pull up your Bible hub and go to Mark 10 and 9, and let's look at the lexicon and see what it says. This was Mark 10:9. This is my primitive version of trying to study like Herb Hodges. I'm about 5% as good at it as he was. But I don't have 30,000 books in my home. He had a library of like 30,000 books. The man was as far as producing good teaching information about the scriptures, I have yet to see his equal. Okay, so that's 10 and 1. Okay, that's 10 and 9 there. What therefore God has joined, okay, that's a big word, sunaziuxin. It's got what it looks like there. Okay, let's take a closer look at that. Just give it a minute. All right. Sudzugnomi. Sudzugnomi. To yoke together. I yoke together, unite as man and wife. And properly, jointly yoked, paired together. When God joins two people together for one purpose. Okay, now right down here, this 4801, is only used for marriage in the New Testament, a union in which a husband and wife live better for the Lord together than either one would do alone. Now, listen, if there's a premarital counseling class that does not include the lexicated version of that word, it's not worth taking.
Right.
See, that lays it all out, doesn't it? That basically tells you right there, when God has somebody that He's going to join you with, so the two of you are going to live better for Him than either one of you could by yourself. And that's what happened when the Mexican came along.
Yeah.
Okay? When she came into my life, I'm so much better for God than I was before.
Right.
I mean, she sits beside me in the morning. She translates studies into 4 languages for 4 different people groups. She reaches 20 people a day with the gospel online. She reaches other people with the gospel. She's not hardly ready to just go on Facebook Live and let it all hang out like her old crotchety husband is.
Not doing it.
But, and I mean, when the Lord brought her, and I questioned Him about it because she's young, and I questioned Him about it because of the kids, boy, did He ever answer it. He knows what He's doing.